I'll just leave this iTunes photo booth. These are the things you probably use manually.
The book writing has officially begun. Did a fair amount of procrastinating. It's the equivalent of the cleaning the apartment during finals week. It's in full swing. I've checked email. I have checked my YouTube channel. While I was writing my book, this also happened 5 feet away from me.
Okay, you ready?
I'm going to have to pull more focus than ever before. I'm going to have to hope to the heavens above that this Wim Hof thing has built in a little bit more focus into my life to pull this book off. Or I have to move to India during the writing. Why India? Why India? There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on here, and I'm still writing. This is going to be how this is. Years ago, a friend of mine in LA, he was a professional screenwriter, had kids, and I said, how do you get your work done now? Because you were spending like 8 hours a day in your studio writing, and now you've got a kid, and now you're like down to an hour here, an hour there. He goes, I get more done in an hour than I ever did in 8 hours. That's the change of doing what I do in this context, is I gotta pull some serious focus and really get down to getting what I can done when I can, whenever I can. I cannot expect chunks of time. That's obvious to me now, and I don't even think I want to. I like to be around the family. I gotta figure out a way to make this work. Day one. Day one. Now, lest you think I can get right back to writing, and I know you guys are expecting me to say this, so this is gonna be the least surprising thing at all, but I told my daughter I would help her cut some PVC piping. Done?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you ever hear the Tom Waits song, "What's he building in there?" That's my 12-year-old daughter's bedroom. This is my last long run before the race, taking it easy. Easy 10 on the coastline, as if I needed to tell you that. And super happy, gotta tell you, that this is my last long run before the race. Super happy to tell you that the race in a week is gonna be done. And then I can just, well, let's just say run recreationally after that. I'm telling you, day after a rain, man, this coast is phenomenal. So beautiful. About 43 degrees outside, feeling really nice. This is my Eric Stoltz impression from Some Kind of Wonderful. Did you get that? Did you get it? Rainbow, can you see it? It's very faint, but it's there. Does that count? Hello, boys. Ah, this day is freaking awesome. Day 2 of the book writing. I'm just about to sit down. Had a great run this morning. Feeling nice and relaxed. Thought I'd come out here for a few minutes though and get my feet on the ground. Here. Boom. So I'm sitting down to write this book. Okay? I'm hearing the nutty nut. I'm hearing all the things that are stopping me from getting going. It's all coming up. And I realized a couple things. Number one, I waste time. It's a tough pill to swallow, but I waste time. Now when I need more time than I've needed over the last few months because I gotta get this thing done, I'm hyper aware of the times that I'm like not using my time efficiently. And I get that sometimes just mindless stuff is a good distraction, everything. I just can't afford that right now. So I'm realizing that's a waste of time, that's a waste of time, that's a waste of time. News, gone. Checking YouTube channel, gone. Like, I gotta get rid of this stuff because I need every frickin' moment that I can take. Number 2, the messaging of perfection and I got to make sure this is good and that's stopping me from writing. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. I guess frankly I thought it would be less this time around because I've done a book before. I've done these, you know, a bunch of different stuff and different albums, and I've had this kind of messaging happen virtually every time I embark upon a project. So I figured, like, okay, well, it's been years, so I bet this time it's gonna be less. It's still frickin' there. But here's what's different this time. I wrote my book over 3 years ago. I was just formulating my small steps approach just at the beginning of this whole thing, and frankly at the beginning of my own small steps practice. What's changed this time is this. The messaging is still there, but how I'm handling it is very different. And I think that's an expectation that all small steppers should have. Not that the messaging and the crazy stuff in our brain should disappear, but that it's about how we handle it, and that's what's different this time. There's a qualitative difference in how I'm aware of what's in my head and how I'm reacting to what's in my head. And I'm being interrupted right now by something I'm going to show you. Here we go. Yeah, all right, I got to get back in. It's how we react. We try to change the things external to us, or we try to change that messaging. Here's what happens. We waste more time. We focus on how we react to things. We focus on the life we want to live. That's time well spent. I feel like I'm now just getting Zeppelin. They are. They've got Christmas trees ready to go. Quick trip to the market for a few things, but most importantly, 20-pound bag of ice. Yes, friends, it's that time again. Another ice bath. It's week 9. One more week after this. I am ready to finish that puppy up and race up and just writing.